Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACRX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. It makes a pretty interesting setup going into next week. Interesting in the sense of, yeah, I get it, the price got hammered today with a gap down, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while, but I'm sure those of you that have traded, you've seen stocks that gap down, and then after the gap down, it's one of these things where it just bleeds and bleeds and bleeds the remainder of the day, and never really shows any sorts of further signs of progress. However, that wasn't the case here on this one. Yeah, there was a gap down, but then the price essentially went sideways. And then the extra interesting part is, what occurred late day where the price, got a little volume surge right here. And then you got some nice price movement. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish trading was this easy. Just because all these dynamics have occurred, does that mean that this thing is guaranteed to, get back up to, 370, 380 next week? I'm not saying that, because there is no such thing as a guarantee. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of, follow through? No, that wouldn't be shocking at all, because the price has started to show some signs of strength. However, myself nor anyone else can sit here and say that some sort of, bounce is for sure going to happen, because there just simply is no such thing as for sures in the market. So in the event the price does start to bounce, so I do want to map out some next areas of resistance to keep an eye on. As far as the initial area, just simply going to be right here where the party stopped this afternoon, and that was right up around $3.38. So if this, bounce is going to get any sort of momentum or any sort of jump start, apparently 338 is that level that's going to need to be broken. If the price can push through there, then the next level of resistance is this former area of support right up there around the $3.50 mark. So keep your eye on those couple levels. As far as supports, nothing, complicated here. The price stopped bleeding down there around 320. So for that reason and that reason alone, that is where the area of support is. If the price were to go down there and, crack down through there and continue to separate, well, at that point, this would clearly not be the bottom, because bottoms, the price would be going lower. And that's why I love charts. When you look at them certain ways, they essentially insult your intelligence. So 320 will be that level of support. But, like I said, the interesting dynamic now coming into play is, can the bulls get some sort of follow-through bounce? We shall see, but next week's looking like it'll be pretty interesting. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.